buildings, all this light and heat. Time to take a stand, boys, time to make a choice. Time to find our courage, time to be deployed. Make our only stand here, make our roads complete. All we waited for now, past and future meet. Get your weapons ready, kiss loved ones goodbye. Now our time is coming, and it is not the time to cry. Settle wrong from right. In the time of conflict, when the bullets fly, in the space of seconds, a life you cannot buy. Face the facts before you, face the simple truth. We're hopelessly outnumbered, it's tragic but it's true. Make your last formation, take the final road. Now it's time for endings, now it's time to go.
Honest to God. It's not one thing, it's another. Hi, guys. What's up, everybody? Yes, I'm here, Glob. I'm here. Yes, I'm here. This is what happens when you're like, oh, I'll start streaming. And then everyone's like, hey, how about we do the following 35 things? I'm like, but I already... Anyway, good to see everybody. I apologize for the sort of strange opening to the show, but yeah, as I said, my dog just got out of surgery. Go away. Thanks, Paul. My dog just got out of surgery today, and so I have to, I've been dealing with that much of today, and just, various things, other work that I have to do and stuff like that. And yeah, so anyway, it all kind of got started, Lord. I scared you. I'm glad that I woke you up then. Welcome, gentlemen. And yeah, it is good to see everybody. Hello, gentlemen. Hello, Glob. Hello, Fallen. Hello, Cambridge. Hello, Arcade. Hello, Recruit. Hello, Jerry. Hello, let's see, Fisk. Hello, Arcades. Hello, what else? Rip Ears 2014. Did I sing loud? Is that loud? Really? Was the volume loud? Oh my God. What's up, Demiser? Hello, Franzel. Hello, Graydon. Hello, Clockwork. Hello, Jedi Knight. And I think, man, I was on for so long when I wasn't expected to. What's up, Polar? What's up with Intent? That there's a lot of extra people to say hi to. Normally when we get started, I have fewer, and then they all sort of pile in over the course of the day. Okay, I think I got everybody. So hi, everyone. My apologies again for the late start. So, okay, the pup's fine, Jedi. Okay, cool, that's good. The pup's fine. Yeah, she's gonna be okay. I think. They removed a tumor from her back. It was probably a mast cell tumor, which anyone who owns dogs and cats has ever had to deal with anything like this knows that it tends to be something related to, it's not exactly cancer. It's cancer related though. And it tends to be pretty common in dogs, particularly certain breeds like bull terrier breeds and things like that. And so, yeah, so she got one on her back. She had a lump that we noticed about 3 weeks ago. So we ended up taking her in about a week and a half ago, and they did a couple of aspirates, and it came back sort of suspicious. And so they ended up they removed it today surgically, and then they're sending it off for a biopsy. So without going into the details, if all goes well, this will be all that needs to be done. It's possible they'll need to do one follow-up surgery to kind of clean out what they didn't get the first time. Or it is possible that the news could be worse, but the odds are that she's going to be in good shape. So that's the deal. So, no, I do not have feeling zen. Yeah, I do not have needles in the back of my head. I don't have needles in the back of my head, but I did actually go for acupuncture today. And that was nice. I actually fell asleep. It was not so much the needles themselves are not like pain-free. I don't want anyone to misunderstand, but they are definitely helpful, and it's important for my health to be able to do stuff as well. So what's up, man? So anyway, yes, the puppy is all right, and I appreciate everyone sending her good wishes along. And I'm going to let everyone know up front that there may be a couple of times during the cast where I'm going to have to pause and go down and check on her again, because that's what I need to do. So I hope everyone will understand that. I have a feeling Twitch has a lot of dog and cat lovers, so I have a feeling I won't have too much trouble sort of explaining that to people. But just be aware that I will not be able to be 100%, not leaving here at all for the next, 4 hours or so, because there's going to be times when I will need to go down and check up on her. But thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. Okay, now I'm going to go into the cam in a minute. Actually, hold on a second. But because I was a jerk and demodded you, it was an accident. It was not what I intended to have happen. So tonight we are playing... Oh, I did put the headphones on, right? So tonight we are playing... I know, the line must be held here. Tonight we are continuing the Final Fantasy VI playthrough, my blind playthrough. I'll be moving on to day 2 as the continuing adventures of Nugan and Arvin and... Picard and a whole bunch of other folks. What the heck did we name the ninja? I forget what we named the ninja now. I guess I'll figure it out in a minute when I actually see it. But anyway, all those things are continuing to happen. So we will go be checking that out as well. I'm going to have to pause and go check her. Yes, exactly, Divisor. Very, very punny. Very punny. So that's going on today. Tomorrow, I am going to be doing a lot of work during the day, and then I'll be doing my more or less normal Friday stream, which is supposed to start between 4 and 5 p.m. Eastern, and then run until about maybe 10 or 11. However, tomorrow, I'll probably start a little later and go a little later because Series Runner and I are going to be doing our Divinity Original Sin co-op run. Continuing that tomorrow. So what I'm guessing will happen is that I will, for the first couple of hours, probably be playing this, and then when series is available, then we will switch over to that and play that for a couple of hours. Don't know if I'm going to have a chance to stream over the weekend. I will stream on Monday, and then that's going to be it for a week because I'm going to Indianapolis to Gen Con. And if anyone is in the Indianapolis area, I would love to meet any or all of you there, but I have writing stuff to do there, so I will be gone for a week. And then when I get back, that pretty much will be settled in. I'll be finishing the last few weeks of summer and then moving into the fall semester, which will cause a new schedule change. So that's the deal with that. Mary Sue, that's right, Mary Sue, yes. When does the faithful Glob Monkey 1 get mod? One step at a time, Glob Monkey, one step at a time. Yes. But anyway, so that's what we're doing over the next few days. Final Fantasy VI, Divinity Original Sin. D&D will return the week after I get back from Gen Con. So a couple weeks from now, D&D will return with a couple of Icewind Dale sessions, and then back to the D&D second part 2 of Ghosts of Dragonspear Castle with the Infinity and Beyond crew. Okay, now with all of that, having said all of that, I do have one more thing I want to talk about. Let me get rid of this. And let me put on this. Okay, so hello everyone. First of all, welcome to all the wonderful people of the internets. Okay, so obviously there's been some stuff happening on Twitch lately, you may have noticed. And so I want to talk about that briefly because I've had a couple of people ask what my opinion was about it. And so I figured I wasn't casting yesterday, so I didn't have to go through what poor Inam went through, which was spending about 3.5 hours fielding angry people in his chat talking about it. And Foom dealt with it a little bit that night as well. But I'm going to weigh in with my opinion for better or for worse. This is my opinion only, of course. And you guys are welcome to bring it up or talk about it or not. I'm not going to try to focus on it too much in chat. I mean, once I talk about it now, I'm happy to answer questions about it or whatever, but I'm not going to constantly go, hey guys, let's bring up the subject again. But anyway, so here's my thoughts about the Twitch stuff. Number one, let me just throw in the caveat. I like Twitch a lot. As I've said many times, I think Twitch has done an exceptional job at creating an environment where streamers can create and help build a community, which is what I've been trying to do over my 2 years here at Twitch. I love this community that we've been able to build together, and I'm looking forward to continuing it. Obviously, I've been talking about the possibility of moving on to partnership. That is something which is I am sort of, pursuing. And so I like Twitch, and I like a lot of what happens. Hey, Game, what's up, man? Gamebooks in the PS3 store, Warlock of Fireteman and Talisman of Death. Nice, Glob, nice. I wonder if those are the Tin Man Games ones. That's pretty cool. That's cool. There is, I think, a separate Warlock. No, I don't think so. Yeah, maybe that was the Tin Man Games one. So anyway, so I like Twitch a lot, and I really, hope to continue my involvement with Twitch. That said, my opinion is that Twitch has made 3 big mistakes here. And basically, I think they've screwed up on all 3 of the things that have happened over the last few days. So without getting into too much detail about it, first of all, the Tuesday stuff with Justin TV, I was not a Justin TV user. I mean, the first time I found out about Justin TV was when I found out about Twitch. I knew about Twitch when Twitch was Twitch because I started here in December 2012. Oh, no, December 2011 is when I first found out about the existence of Twitch. I never heard of Justin TV before that. Having said that, I think that the way that it was handled, where a lot of stuff was just sort of dropped in those streamers' laps, and they were just kind of like, okay, well, we're closing, so have a nice life. Not really the way that you want to handle things when those are the folks that kind of made you to begin with. I mean, Justin TV is where this all got started. It's where Twitch got started initially. It's fine if they want to eventually close it down, but I had heard rumors that they gave, in some cases, people 18 minutes of warning. They're like, we're closing down in 18 minutes. Good luck with your VODs. Goodbye. I don't, not cool. So I wasn't a big fan of the way they handled that, and I felt bad for those streamers. That, however, paled in comparison to Black Wednesday, as I guess we're calling it, which is what happened yesterday. And this is what I'll say about it. First of all, the morning announcement about the sort of VODs. In a way, I'm a little bit unhappier about the way that the video archives are being handled than I am about the copyrighted music, although I'm not happy about that either. The video archive thing, you know what? I'm sorry, but I don't really want to hear, and I've heard this now from several streamers, about, well, Twitch is all about live content. With respect, Twitch is about what each streamer says Twitch is about. And for me, Twitch is very much about live content, but it's also about the recorded content that we put together, because I know for a fact that a lot of people who watch me at different times during the day have said that they can't watch me all the time during the live streams, and they love the video streams because they love to go back and watch it afterwards. I have done that myself. There have been times when I've been like, oh, you want to know what Twitch is? Here, let me pop up one of my videos and show you what I do. Taking that away and making it so that that somehow becomes this sort of secondary thing, especially when, again, it's just dropped in your lap. It's not like, oh, by the way, this is the way things are going to happen. It's just like, guess what? You have 14 days to do this or you're out of luck. Not a fan. And I do not agree with it at all. I understand the theory that they want to sort of clear out space for other things or whatever. But they say that they're also actually going to need more storage space, and it's going to use even more storage. So it wasn't a matter of storage issue. If it's not a storage issue, then why do it in this way? And the other problem with it is the way that they're handling it, because I have probably about 270 at least past broadcasts which have been saved, not just highlights, but past broadcasts. So part of the problem is I do not have time to go back and highlight 270 broadcasts so that I can save them, because they're preserving the highlights. I especially don't have time to do that because the highlights have been, for some inexplicable reason, made to be reduced to 2 hours in length. So the casts that, like the D&D casts, which are like 6 hours long, I would have to go back and somehow highlight 2 hours and 2 hours and 2 hours. I don't have time to do that, folks. I'm busy enough as it is. You know, adding extra work like that to me is absurd and not necessary. What I would like them to do is to grandfather in the previously existing videos on demand, and then from this point forward, we'll know the deal, and I'll have to either keep a local copy or something like that. But just to sort of be like, well, sorry, have fun in 2 weeks, that's crazy. And I figured out that using their new exporter, it would probably take, assume that it takes an hour, let's say, to transfer. Let's say it takes an hour to upload that stuff to the YouTube channel, which, by the way, what if I didn't want a YouTube channel? What if I didn't want to transfer it over there? I'm out of luck, I guess. You know, I mean, like, it's like, what if I want to move it to other places? I'm forced to use it to go to YouTube. So I did end up creating a separate YouTube channel, and I am going to be able to use it, but it's like, why is there no download button? Why can't I save that separately? And yes, I know there's other third-party programs like Twitch Tools that can do it, but the point is there should be an officially recognized ability to download those videos. And doing it where you say you got 14 days and you're out of luck, I'm sorry, that's just wrong. And I think it's especially wrong for people who stream much more often even than I do. People who stream 5-6 days a week, they're going to have like 400 now. Maybe some of them, those people don't care because they never paid any attention to the VODs. I saw all the statistics about how the drop in percentage of people that view, it doesn't change the fact that a lot of people still go back, especially if they find a new streamer that they like and they're like, I want to go and check out what the person started with and let me go back. I remember watching Man vs. Game a few months ago, looking at some of his old casts and being like, oh man, that's what it was like. Well, under this system, you're out of luck unless you move the stuff over to YouTube. And let's be clear, a lot of people who are on Twitch are not live streaming on YouTube, or they'd be live streaming on YouTube. You know what I mean? So it's not that I have anything against YouTube per se, except for the content stuff. But I think it was handled in a very heavy-handed, sort of clumsy way. And again, no communication. No saying, hey, by the way, guys, just so you know, blah, 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 blah. And I just, you know, yeah, I know I can export to YouTube, but again, and I tried to export last night, Guilt, and it failed. And you know why it failed? Because they were like, oh my God, the exporter broke. I wonder why. When you give people 2 weeks to save all of their awesome video content, and then everyone in the world goes and uses it, and you're like, oh, I can't believe the exporter broke. I mean, come on. So, you know, I know that you can do that, and I know that you can export stuff to YouTube, but it'll upload in 2-hour chunks. If I want to send it over to YouTube, if I want to go video by video by video, there's no mass export function. There's no let me just take all of them, highlight all, and export. You have to do it one by one. Well, I don't have time to do that. And if it takes me an hour to export a video, to click it, and it takes an hour for that to happen, it would take 250 some odd hours. So if I work 24 hours a day, a little over 10 days worth of 24-hour days to be able to get the stuff all the way over to YouTube. So, you know. Yeah, I know, Graydon. Well, I'll get back to the hitbox thing at the end. So, We are going to get to playing games, by the way, guys, but I felt like I wanted to sort of weigh in on this. So I'm not happy with the VODs thing. Thank goodness. Inaminatus, who is, of course, as you guys know, a great streamer, good friend, and he's one of the moderators on this channel as well, has been made an editor. So Inam is actually going to have the opportunity. He offered. I brought this up in his cast a couple of days ago. I was like, man, and he was like, let me do it for you. And I was like, what? And he's like, no. He's like, it's no problem. I'm on Twitch all the time anyway. I'm like, that is an enormous amount of work. It's like me being like, I have to build a house, and the guy being like, oh, I'll do that, and I'm like, what? That's the house. I have to build the whole house. He's like, yeah, no, it's fine. I build houses all the time anyway, and me being like, all right, so thanks to Inaminatus, and I've also made Demiser an editor as well. I may make another person or two an editor also. They have said that they are going to help get the stuff. They're basically going to move the stuff over to YouTube for me. So they are wonderful, delightful people. May the sun shine upon them. Praise the sun, etc. But the point is, I'm very lucky that I have that. For people who don't have that sort of community behind them, they're going to be screwed. And I just think this is mishandled, and I don't think there's a real need for it, unless the real reason that I think is what's behind all this is the case, but I'll get to that. So I wasn't happy about that. He's an editor for my channel, Guild. I made him an editor for my channel. I've never had an editor for my channel before, so. Okay, now the copyright music issue. So that first thing dropped, and I'm like, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, well, what about the latest news? I'm like, the latest news? And that's when Twitch dropped the second bombshell in almost as many hours, and that was this whole thing about the copyrighted music thing. Now, let me say, as someone who is a musician myself, who, as you guys know, play my own band music leading into this stream, I know a fair amount about the process of copyright. In fact, as a writer, I know quite a bit about the process of copyright. And as a professor, I know quite a bit about the concept of fair use. And I recognize that a stream which is monetizing, and that means partnered streams, which I am not yet, and other streams like that, could theoretically be said to be making money off the backs of some of these musicians. I have never been one of those people that plays Pandora or Spotify in the background. Like, I see a lot of League of Legends streams do that. I'm not one of those people who did that. Catabasis, who's kind of my initial mentor, the guy who got me started streaming, Cata used to do that. I used to stream like all this stuff over it. That was not my thing, as you guys know. I tend to focus on the game being played, and so most of the time this isn't going to affect me. But there are a couple of things. For example, you guys remember, if you saw my Talisman stream from last week, where I was super pumped up. First I was in despair because I thought the game I was doing so well in had been lost, and then I was pumped up because it turned out we hadn't lost the game. So I played I Am Overcome from Live, and then I played Celebration from Kool and the Gang. Yeah, that whole thing's muted. And I mean, I guess I understand why, but again, it's one of those no warning, no, oh, by the way, you have 7 days and then this is going to be gone. None of that. All of a sudden, it's just like, whoops, all of a sudden now we care about copyright. Well, bam. And I have to say that there is nothing that is worse than the copyright trolling that goes on YouTube on a regular basis. Everyone knows how bad the Content ID system is, because all someone has to do is be like, you know what, I think that music is a flag, and then it is up to the stream person, up to the YouTube person, to go running after the person being like, no, it's not me, and it takes a couple of weeks, and it goes into the faceless bureaucracy that is Google, and who knows how long it takes to get back to you, all because of essentially copyright trolling. People who have had their own music shut down on their channel. Come on. So I don't want to see Twitch go down that road, and I'll come back to why I think this is a problem in the future. So this doesn't affect me very much, but I still find it an example of just bad communication and heavy-handed, and to just sort of drop it in people's laps and not expect everyone to go, what? Is absolutely incredible to me. And I saw the Reddit Ask Me Anything yesterday with the creator, with the CEO of Twitch, who was just kind of like, yeah, there were problems with internal communication. I'm like, you guys are $1 billion company. How can you have those problems? What? And so it's really frustrating. And by the way, I didn't mention this, to go back for a quick moment to the VOD issue. The streamers, the speedrunners are screwed. I mean, my God, I'm not a speedrunner, but I respect their skill. Cosmo has talked about this. Other people have talked about this. The speedrunners don't want to be breaking things up into 2-hour chunks. If a speedrunner gets something done in 6 hours, what about that? And I'm sorry, but AGDQ and all these other games and festivals and stuff, these are a significant part of Twitch. And that's a community that you basically turned your back on. So anyway, back to the copyright music issue. So from this point forward, I will, of course, avoid using anything that could even be seen to be copyrighted music on my channel. I have never made a big use of it anyway, but I just think it's heavy-handed. I don't think it's a proper reading of what the copyright law actually says, by the way, and the fact that there are musicians who have already said that, for example, the Crypt of the Necrodancer composer who said, I don't want takedown notices being made. Why are people having takedown notices made? Shows you what happens. And that's the other problem. An auto-tagging system sucks. It just does. An auto-tagging system has zero capability, no capability whatsoever of knowing the difference between a stream that is music that is supposed to be part of a game and music that isn't, and music that is being played over the top and music that isn't, and music that was licensed and music that wasn't. A computer is like, I am a robot. It has no idea. And I have seen examples. The classic example was at Worldcon a couple of years ago, where they were trying to live stream Neil Gaiman's Acceptance. You guys know Neil Gaiman, right? Who wrote Sandman and wrote American Gods and wrote Coraline and a bunch of other things. He's married to Amanda Palmer, if you know who that is. He's a big shot, right? Neil Gaiman, and he wrote the Hugo Award-winning The Graveyard Book. And I've met him twice. He's a nice guy. Neil Gaiman is accepting an award for a Hugo Award for a Doctor Who episode. This is at Worldcon, which is the big science fiction and fantasy convention, right? He's accepting a Hugo for the Doctor Who Award with producers from the Doctor Who show in the audience after the convention had gotten explicit permission to play clips from the episode of Doctor Who, which Neil Gaiman wrote, and a bot found him and shut him down. And shut the stream down because it was like, oh, it looks like a copyright violation. These things suck. The technology is not there. It is not capable of discerning these things. And to just drop this in people's laps and then be like, I think this auto magically system will work is absolutely ridiculous. Hey, there's a Gats raid. Did I miss a raid? What's up, Blue? Did I miss a Gats raid? What's up, Mike? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'll go back and read chat in a minute. I just want to kind of get my thoughts out here. So, I mean, I've seen it happen. Mike, I think Mike, I don't know if you were there for that one, but Mike knows what I'm talking about. That's my friend, Mike Underwood, who's a fantasy author. I'm sorry, it's dumb. And it's an example of not really thinking something through, I think, especially when it's just sort of dropped in people's laps. Now, the last thing I want to say is about the whole stuff with Hitbox. I am a Twitch guy, okay? I want to be partnered with Twitch eventually. I've gotten an enormous boost to my writing career through Twitch. I've gotten an enormous boost in terms of exposure through Twitch. I love the community on Twitch. I love playing games on Twitch. I think Twitch really has their stuff together in a lot of ways. And I have no interest, therefore, in going to these other places yet. But I have always said that if things start changing where I feel like the experience both for me and for my viewers is not as good here as it could be somewhere else, I will go somewhere else. And if that means going to Hitbox, I'll do that. Now, I'm not planning to do that right now because I find that often what happens is Twitch will make a mistake and then they will make some corrections and tweaks and try to fix it. But, if Hitbox is getting a lot of people, I don't think Twitch should be just sort of like, oh, whatever, because we're so big. There's other things that are sort of going on there. So I'm not running off to Hitbox, and I don't necessarily want to make that. I don't want to make this into a big thing about, like, let's go to Hitbox. Hitbox is not perfect either, and the people who run Hitbox are not perfect either. But I am disappointed. I'm disappointed in the way that Twitch ran things. I think they made a big mistake with their communication. And I do give credit to the admins and staff on this. I was on Izzle's channel, who's one of the admins. Izzle has been very, very good about not running from this. Izzle was answering questions. It's not like it was his call, but he's been answering questions and stuff like that. So I give Twitch credit for that. I just don't think they thought it through well enough. And I think that just not communicating about it and being like, wham, here's a grenade. Here's 3 grenades in 2 days. Is just not good planning. And that's the last thing. Anyone who thinks that this isn't a prelude, this doesn't mean that Google has bought Twitch, is lost. Clearly, Google has bought Twitch. There is no reason that all of a sudden Justin TV needed to be removed with like an 18-minute window. There's no reason that all of a sudden we needed to move the VODs because it was desperately, we needed a video system right now. It was not the case that all of a sudden we needed to start thinking about copyright. All of a sudden, within 2 days. This is obviously set up because Google is buying Twitch, and we're going to go on from there. And that's okay. I don't hate Google. I think Google does some things very well. I'm not down about that. But let's be honest that that's what's happening and not be like, it's complete coincidence that 3 major changes, removing the founding system that started Twitch, Justin TV, and then the next day, changing the way VODs are kept and have been since the site started, and changing copyright usage, which has been the way it's been since the site started. I mean, come on. Like, that's just obvious. So, again, not an anti-Google rant. I don't have a problem with Google per se, but I do have a problem with people being dishonest about what's going on here. Please let's not act lost about it, okay? That's obviously what's happening. So I'm not crazy about it. I'm not happy with their mistakes. That said, I still really love Twitch in a lot of ways. I love the community here, and I do want to get partnered with these people because I think Twitch does a lot of things right. And I've talked to them. Listen, Knox and Izzle, Knox is no longer, a staff there, but, those guys are good guys. Ryu, who's an admin who hangs out a lot on Foom's channel, these are good guys. And a lot of the people that we've spoken to who have these knowledge, Carnage, from all accounts, is a really good dude. I've talked to Foom quite a bit about this. These are all good things, like I like Twitch. But I am disappointed in them. And I think part of what you do is if you are friends with someone, right, and you think they've made a mistake or they're doing something wrong, you call them out on it. You try to do it politely, but you call them out on it. You tell them, listen, I think you're doing something wrong. And that's what I'm doing. It's my opinion. Other casters may disagree, but I wanted to be straight. I don't agree with what was done. And I think there's good reasons as to why not to. So I apologize for that long rant, but oh my God, has a lot of stuff happened. So now I apologize. Let me catch up with this stuff. Let's see what you guys were all saying. I apologize. Let's see. It's fun to rewatch. Single money, funny moment. Arvin, check the link. Wait, 2 more important updates to come. Take your opinions. Let's see. Effective tonight, the maximum time limits on highlights will be removed. Good. That's good. That's good. That's a positive step. It's not enough, but it's a positive step. Second, we're deploying an appeal button for VODs that have been flagged for copyrighted music by the new audio recognition system. We recognize the system's not yet perfect. We want to make the systems... Okay, good. That is a significant... Those are 2 really good things. So good for Twitch. That's what I just said that, didn't I? I said that they make mistakes and then they try to make adjustments. So good for them. It's not enough. I still think they need to grandfather... Honestly, if they just grandfathered in the previous broadcasts and they just said going forward, this is the rule for VODs, I'd be fine with that. I'd be fine with that. I'd be like, you know what? It's not what I would do, but it's fine. I don't care. That's your site. That's cool. It's just being like, okay, you got 14 days, go. I'm not down with that. But anyway, that's an improvement, so I'm glad to see that. Thank you for the post, for the link, Fisk. Let's see. Oh, God, now you guys are all telling me they removed it. Okay, thank you, Franzel. Right, I've already said what I said about Hitbox. Yeah, I know, game, I know. But sometimes the left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing. I heard about that, Guilt. Yeah, about what Cosmo said, yep. Let's see. Also, yeah, and the other thing about the mute for live streams thing, 2 problems. 1, Twitch is not just live streams. I'm sorry. That is obviously its focus. It's one of my focuses, but it's not my only focus because I also think that I try to produce a show that I can watch, we can watch a year from now and I can be like, I've changed and become better or whatever. But I can also go, there's some funny stuff in that. I don't want to lose, like, the part where Foom headbutts the orc in the camp. I thought that was hilarious. I don't want to lose that. And I don't think that's just something which, this is an important point that I was thinking about. And again, I will get to everyone. I know you guys are probably saying more things as I'm saying this. Memory matters, guys. Memory matters. Permanence matters. Legacy matters. These are things that matter. We are built on our history. We are built because we take strength from our history. And while this is just about Twitch and Twitch is just about games, communities are also built on their history. When you remove that history, or when you're like, oh, the history is irrelevant, who gives a damn? To me, you are undercutting the foundation of what makes things what they are. Because part of what made me however good a streamer I am, that's up to you guys, but however good a caster I am comes in part because of the things that I learned, not just from my own past, but from what I learned from streamers like Catabasis that were the ones that got me interested in Twitch in the first place. Well, if I've got no videos to look at, if I got no way to look back and see how did other people do X, Y, and Z, what do I have? So I don't agree with the principle that, Twitch is just about live anyway. No, it's not. Not just about live. It's largely about live. Live is important, maybe the more important thing, but it's not the only thing. So I don't agree with that concept in general. Let's see. I saw that Twitch AMA, yeah. The streamer themselves sang segments of pop songs without any backing music. Yeah, I mean... Again, the problem is it's not a great system. That's the problem with an auto system. So thanks for the Gats raid. I don't know if anybody else raided during that rant, but I appreciated you guys. Let's see. The Hugo Awards. They shouldn't have to. You came back from... Okay, it's cool. Hey, Midnight Wolf. What's up, man? And thanks for the Gats raid again. I was in the room, didn't hear about the bot until later that night. Okay, yeah. No, same with me, Mike. I was in the room too, and I didn't know about it either. Because I think that was in Chicago, right? When that stuff happened, when that stuff went down. So I didn't know about it until later on. I was like, oh my God. So yeah. Well, thank you, game. Yeah, exactly. I think it's more unpreparedness. No, I don't think it's malice. I don't think it's malice for sure. And hey, what's up, Snark? Yeah, I mean, I don't hate Google. I don't hate Google. I I try to judge everything on its own merits. I try to judge actions on their merits and on their impacts. And if Google does things that I like, I praise them for it. And if they do things that I don't like, I call them out on it. Google's working with China to suppress dissent. Not cool. And they did that. Bottom line. They were not cool about it. In other ways, though, Google has been cool about protecting people in certain situations from searches or notifying authorities that people were being searched improperly and giving them help. So I do approve of that. So, you know, I don't have the blinders that some people do where you say Google and they go, oh, their motto is don't be evil, so they must be good. And I'm like, really? That you're just trusting that on face. But I don't think that corporations are of their nature evil, but I judge them separately. And I think this one's good, this one's bad, this is okay, this is okay. And this action, you know, to the extent it's driven by Google, I'm not so wild about. Let's see. The Google Twitch talks fell out, and now Twitch is trying to pick up the pieces. Twitch is trying to pick up the pieces by pissing off half their user base? That seems like an odd thing, Guild. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. I would follow up to any site. Oh, I appreciate that. What's up, Kilobyte? Thank you, Fallen. Yeah, I mean, again, this is, I as you guys can tell, I am not like waving around the pitchforks and torches. I still like Twitch. I don't think it's time to go burn down the castle. And I do think that they will make adjustments. But as I said, I feel like I have the right and the responsibility even to call them out when I think they did something wrong. And I think they did something wrong here. I think they made a mistake. Let's see. You can save highlights, blah, blah, blah. Don't just live life, build a life. What's up, Snip? What's up, Xanos? Okay, good. So now I'm caught up. All right. So anyway, I apologize very much for that rant, guys. You know, I apologize. And again, we can talk about it or not. I'm not going to make a big thing out of it from this point forward. I want to actually, you know, move into the game that we're playing. It's okay. I'm not like banning people from talking about it, but I've said my piece. So this is a stream. This will, I don't know if I should highlight what I just said or not, I guess. Now, see, I have to be careful because if I start singing any copyrighted music, I'm screwed, right? Because then this whole thing will be muted. So I have to, everything I do, I have to change a note. Like I'd be like, do you remember the 21st died of September? Love is changing our mind. December. And then the program's like, is he doing Earth, Wind, and Fire September? I don't. So. Oh, man. You can't save all of them? Well, what's up, Porquitos? You can save all of them if you bring them all to X. Dude, you should think about doing what I did. Why don't you make Joy Killer? Because Joy Killer is one of your big go-to guys. Make him an editor. I mean, Inam was doing this for me and Demiser, which is like I'm really grateful for. And I'm probably going to have to add another editor as well. And they are going to help move this stuff over to YouTube because I don't have time. I can't do it. I don't have time. So I really, really appreciate that on their part. But you could do that as well. It isn't Final Fantasy 14. I'm ruining the chain. Yeah, I know. I saw that snip. The only problem with all the people downvoting on Reddit is that meant that I couldn't read the responses. So I was like, what the heck did they say that everyone was downvoting? Oh, man. What's up, Splatter? Good to see you, man. Yeah, exactly. I'm curious, right? Yeah, exactly, Kill. Exactly. Yeah, but I mean, you know, you guys know I do this all the time. If I start throwing in a snatch of a song, if I start like, you know, snatches of song of da 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 da, or something like unforgettable, is the computer gonna be like, wham! You sang the word unforgettable, that Nat King Cole song. You did it, therefore muting. You know, like I wonder what the algorithm is. I just God, stop with the Autobot stuff, really. Autobots and Transformers, awesome. Autobots and music, not so much. Okay, anyway. We got 36 peeps in here. Let's get underway. Let's do what we're actually here for, shall we? Let's play us a game. Well, all right. Auto-tune everything you say. You learned that from 30 Rock. Nice. That's nice. I like that. All right, give me a second. Ah, what? Oh, that's what it was. Hold on a second. So what else is going on? Everyone else having a good time? Everyone else happy? Oh my God. The Chinese curse. May you live in interesting times. Never was that statement more true. Wow, Fallen. Jeez, harsh, dude, harsh. Man, why you got to be like that, bro? Why you got to play me like that? I thought we had something, Fallen. I thought, I thought we were bros, and now I find out that you just like you're about the hate. Why are you about the hate? Autobots. It sucks, Clock. Hopefully you have a good time, man. Not at all, gentlemen. Not at all. Yeah, I mean that's definitely true to a degree, Franzel. That's definitely true. And that's the other thing, by the way. I mean, again, I'm a musician myself, and I do think I don't agree. I was hearing some people who were on the other side of this who were like, "Oh, well, musicians should just give away everything for free." No, they shouldn't. Try living on a musician's salary. I have, and tell me that, back in the day I did, and try telling me that. I mean, musicians get paid like garbage. Musicians have been treated like crap for decades, and all you need to look at is the smoking wreck of the music industry to see what happens when you have something that eventually eats its own. They screwed over artists like nobody's business. Finally, they went after their customers, because that was a great PR move. The RIAA going after that woman in Michigan, the single mother, that great job, guys. Way to go. And, they ended up as a smoking wreck, and they deserved it. And I know of almost no musician, and I mean almost none, who have any problem with the music industry collapsing under its own weight, except for mega bands that are not really musicians anymore, like Metallica. Metallica is like a corporation in itself. So yes, Metallica's mad because they don't get to make $6 bajillion. They only make $5.96 bajillion. But every other musician I know is like, good, now I can take my music without getting screwed by the middleman. So the music industry, whatever. So musicians should get paid. And I do think it's important for them to get paid for their music. It's just that in the context of what we do here, if you're playing a list, theoretically, I have my albums on Spotify. I have my albums on Pandora, on things like Rhapsody. Theoretically, I'm supposed to get paid, or iTunes. I'm supposed to get paid when those things happen. Rhapsody's a streaming service. I'm supposed to get paid, and I do usually get paid when those songs get played. Okay? So I'm getting paid for that. And so that I think is, one that I think that's an arrangement. The problem is when you get people who go to a YouTube site, play a probably illegally uploaded song, and then they just pop it up there, and then they just do nothing but that, and then just run like hours of soundtrack. And those people do, this is why we can't have nice things, right? I mean, those people do stuff for others. So, but anyway. What's up, Shadow Mage? Good to see you, boss. Oh, Fallen. That's troubling. There's an old Taoist saying, you get nothing you want and everything you deserve. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, exactly, Mercurius. Musician salary is an oxymoron. If you're not partnered, they mute the VOD so you can't monetize the streams. I mean, you can charge Twitch for the content you provide. Isn't that an implicit agreement that lets you monetize your broadcast? Yes, but not at the cost of doing something which is in violation of copyright law, which is, by the way, why the Digital Copyright Act is an anathema, because the Digital Copyright Act was created in 1998 before anyone really knew what the real impact of the internet was going to be. So it needs to be upgraded for sure. But anyway, yeah, I know, Cambridge. We had this argument before. Cambridge is like, oh, musicians should do it for the love of the art and the blah, blah, blah. And meanwhile, the musicians are like, please, sir, may I have a bowl of gruel? And Cambridge is like, nonsense, my man. Instead, perhaps you sing some more of those delightful ditties for which you're well known. And they're like, but I want to have some pudding. And you're like, how can you have pudding if you don't have your meat? He's like, oh, God. And all of a sudden, it's the wall. That's you, Cambridge. That's you. I love you, Cambridge. Love you, bro. Good times. Good times, good times, yeah. This is why you can't have nice things. All artists. Taoists, I'm sorry. Did I say Taoists? I did say Taoists, my bad. Taoists, I apologize. Yes. All right, game time. A novel by Starvin Arvin Nora. And also, by the way, let me just say, that in-game music being muted, that's going to be a joy. I already saw that Dan's Gaming got muted for Fallout streams. I mean, I bet if I go back, I have a few Fallout 3 streams saved, Fallout New Vegas streams, saved, I'll bet if I go back there, those are muted too. You know what's going to piss me off? The only one I'm going to be mad about, I kind of was a little upset about the Despair to Triumph one because that was fun. That was my dance thing. The Two Monks and a Punk, man. That was awesome. The Two Monks and a Punk, where I started, we came up with this idea and we started playing with like the Baldur's Gate Dark Pits or whatever it was, or the Black Pits. And we were playing it and we were like, oh, it's Two Monks, a Punk, and the Funk. And I started playing Play That Funky Music, White Boy. That was an awesome highlight. I don't care what anybody says. So that frustrates me a little bit, but the rest of it, it's my own stuff, so whatever. All artists and doctors should do their work for free as well. You got to eat, man. You got to eat. You can't ask people to give things for free. You don't ask anyone else to do that. You don't say, hey, merchants, can you do things for free? You don't do that. And there's a reason you don't do that, because it would be ridiculous, because you can't. You got to eat. Musicians need to eat just like everybody else does. All right, give me a second. Whoop, hey, wow. Let me go here. Sorry, I just got to adjust quickly. Yeah, you can't, I'm sorry, artists are professionals just like anybody else. You can't ask them to do stuff for free because in your utopian vision, they're like, everyone does things for the love. It would be nice if everyone does things for the love. It's also nice? Eating. Eating and being able to pay rent. Those things are also really lovely. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. Right, exactly, Roix. Listen, I mean, okay, yay and fallen, thank God. If you want people to work for free, you need to go full on socialist. See, Mike's going to agree with me on this. Mike and I have had many discussions about this. Artists, I just don't understand why artists should be considered different from any other group. You would not look at any other group and you wouldn't be like, no, why do we need to pay policemen? Why do we need to pay firefighters? Why do we need to pay, mechanics? Why do we need to pay doctors? Why do we need? Because they need to live. That's why. If you want to go full on socialist, which is, we've had some issues with that before, or social democracy, I'm down with social democracy. Sign me up. But in the current system we have, they've got to eat. And most artists that I know, listen, I'm telling you right now, no writer is getting rich. I shouldn't say that. No writer starts out his or her career to get rich. There are a few that do. Pat Rothfuss comes to mind, or George R.R. Martin. There are some people who make a living and end up making a very good living, but that is a fraction of a fraction of a fraction. No one starts out thinking, I am going to make bank as a writer, okay? If you want to make bank and have a guarantee of doing it, you go to law school. And then you go to corporate law, because the minute you get out of law school, you're making $150,000 to start. So, but if you're a writer, you're not making that, I promise you. And so no writer does this to make money. That's not why they do it. Later on, they may get money, and that's great, but that's not why they start. And the vast majority of musicians, the vast majority of visual artists, the vast majority of dancers, any artist you want to name, those people do not do what they do to begin with for money. Later on, they like to make money so they can sustain what they do. And that's all that anyone's talking about. It's sustaining what they do. But asking them to just give it away, that is just not, it's not viable. It's naive. And it can't happen. And it's not fair to look at the artist and say, don't you do it for the love? Of course they do it for the love. But you can't eat love. You can't eat, this is my art. Like, the starving artist thing is a real thing. But eventually those people had to get something from somewhere or they would starve. And maybe Patreon is a way to get around this angle, and maybe Patreon is going to be the way that eventually artists get paid. And I hope that, I have no problem with a patronage system. Maybe that's the way it's going to work. But just asking them like, well, let's do it for free, that, not an option. And what Xanos said is exactly right. Eating, breathing, and staying alive are so overrated, right? Right? Yep, exactly, exactly. And the problem is, and if they get it into people's heads, I'm really sorry. We are going to start this game. I'm just, we got me going now. The other problem is that when we talk about like an amateur, the line between an amateur and a professional, right? Here's the other issue. For people who sell things, why do you guys think it is that all of a sudden everyone goes, you know what? I should spend 99 cents to get a song. Do you know why that happened? Because iTunes, very cleverly I might add, got it into people's heads that the amount of money you spend on a track is 99 cents. Amazon has done something very similar where they'll say, $9.99 is the typical price for a given book. But there's nothing sacred about $9.99 or $4.99 or $15.99 or $100.99. There's nothing sacred about these numbers, but they got it into people's heads. And so the problem is if someone just says, oh, I always just want to give my stuff away, a lot of the rest of us are like, what? Because we know we need to eat. And it's nice that so-and-so is, a trust fund guy who can afford to give away everything for free. But for the rest of us, we're like, we need to eat still. We're not going to make a fortune. We'd like to make enough to eat and feed our families because we like our families. You know what I mean? We love our families. They're good. They're awesome. So I think that's a big problem with this logic that just like, oh, they artists, it smacks of entitlement to me. Like, oh, we deserve it because that's what art we deserve to get. You don't deserve anything. It is a gift when you get this art. And artists also get a gift because they get to share it with people. And for any artist, I'm talking about artists in general, writers, musicians, dancers, etc. For any of us, we take great joy out of people being moved by our work. So it's a gift to us as well, but we can't live off that. So, what we produce, the amount of time and effort and energy we spend, if you broke it down and looked at like an hour by hour salary, it's not impressive. It's pretty pathetic. But we do it to that degree for the love. We can't do it beyond that for the love because then we can't eat and survive. And at a basic level, we need to be allowed to survive. And in my view, that's this whole thing that gets kind of missed in this view. Yeah, for sure. For sure, Xanos. That makes sense to me. That's right, Epidemic. I'll eat your love, oh God. Oh, thanks, Midnight Wolf. Well, very cool, Cambridge. I am glad to see, I do have to say, I am glad about that. I am very glad to see that a lot of people have managed to, I really don't like the way my camera looks. I'm very happy that a lot of new musicians have come out and said that they will give away parts of their stream, sort of coming together for the benefit of the community. I am glad about that, and that's awesome. So, there we go. I am really glad to see that. But maybe that's a positive that comes out of this. But in general, yeah, you wouldn't ask anybody else to give you stuff completely for free. Or at least if you did, you'd recognize that you were really kind of getting away with something. Artists are no different, in my opinion. Exactly. Oh, nice, Epidemic. I'm honored, sir. I'm very honored. Yeah, exactly what Mike said. It takes me about 100 hours to write and revise a novel. You get people leave negative reviews of my novels saying that $5.99 for a novel was too much. Exactly. It took me the better part of several years, probably 2 to 3 years to write The Third Sign. It took me about a year to write Icarus because I had to do a bunch of stuff in between. It took me another 9 to 10 months to write Greyshade. That's not counting revision. That's not counting trying to get the damn thing sold. That's not trying, I'm doing this whole like outline highlighting thing for my artist on Icarus. I'm sending that off. I have to go to these conventions and conferences. I'm lucky because my university reimburses me for part of that because I'm doing presentations, but I don't get full reimbursement. I get like half for one thing, and the rest of it I just have to write off of my taxes or sort of, and the rest of it gets absorbed. So I'm definitely losing money there. It gives me exposure and definitely I make sales and things like that. And I'm happy to do it because I enjoy those conventions and I enjoy meeting readers and people who read my work and other writers, of course. But come on, like that's all stuff that costs. And what about someone who doesn't work for a university and doesn't even get the reimbursement that I get? And they're just having to do everything out of pocket. These things do not classify. So you want your free book. Give me my free book. I have this image of being like, I want my free book. You know what I mean? Like, give me. Oh, Midnight. Icarus is going to be available. It was run through a Kickstarter. Icarus is going to be coming out in late October, early November. And in fact, when I find out more details, I know for a fact that it's going to be getting distributed through Diamond, which, as Mike knows, is the major comic book distributor, and it's also a fairly significant book distributor as well. So they are going to be distributing it to various bookstores nationally and comic book stores. But what I'm going to need from you folks, and this is going to happen later, I'm going to temporarily. Nope, that's not it. Is that it? There it is. This right here, see that? I'm going to be sending a bunch of these out along with the rest of what I have here, these cards. And I'm going to be sending them out. I'm going to be asking my chat, people in my chat who live near comic book stores, bookstores, toy stores, anything like that, college campuses, high schools, places where you could distribute this stuff. And I'm going to, at my cost, mail out sets of these cards, because I have a whole bunch of them, send out a bunch of these cards to all of the people who are willing to do it. I'm going to call for volunteers, and I'm going to have you distribute, because I happen to be lucky enough to have viewers nationally and internationally all over the place. Many, many states throughout the country, throughout the United States, viewers in Canada, viewers in South America, viewers in Europe, viewers in Australia, etc. So I'm going to send those cards out because the key thing is going to be to get as big a push as possible with lots and lots of people telling everyone they know. Because if this book does well, as I hope and think that it will, everything else will key off of it. The game, the Icarus game, will do well. The sequel, which is called City of Gears, which the outline is already done and sent off, that will do well. Future projects will do well, but a lot of it relies on how this book sells. So hang tight, Midnight, is basically what I'm talking about. Hang tight, because I will definitely be coming back to you guys for sure. Let's see. Thanks, Snip. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know, Franzel. Hey, man, celebrity. We're a celebrity culture, you know. You can be the maker, I'll be the taker. Game. Oh, man. Strike. That's funny, man. That's funny. When do I get my free... You're cute, Glob. I like your rant and agree with your point, but when do I get my free book? Give me Brooke. What is my book? Thank you, Shadow. Yeah, thanks, Clock. Just sort of a general request, that's all. Nice, Insect. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Anyone who has a relationship with or just like goes to comic book stores or bookstores, you guys are the front lines. I swear to God. A street team is so important. I can't even tell you. A street team for this stuff is so important. Mike used to do hand sales in bookstores. He'll be able to tell you. When you can go out to a bookstore and say to them, I really want this book. My friends are looking for this book. It's really awesome. And make a personal connection. I can only do that with I'm only one guy, right? I can only do that so much. And my publisher is a great guy, but you know, my publisher, he has a few people working for him, but I have a small publisher. Silence in the Library is a very successful and growing, but still small publisher. So he doesn't have a massive staff. So having you guys is a huge advantage. Being able to reach out to and continue to grow the channel and the stream, and being able to say, hey, what's up, and having 50, 100, 150, 200, however many people say, oh yeah, definitely. Having you guys go out to all the different areas, telling your friends, putting it on Facebook, going on Twitter, not in an annoying way, but in a, this guy's cool, I like his stuff, and I like his work, and I think you should. All of that stuff is really, really critical. So I can't even tell you. And as I said, I will let you know about that when it comes. Don't do it yet because it's not in the catalog yet, but it's going to be in Diamond's catalog fairly soon. And when that's coming up, I will let you guys know, believe me. Nice, Matmo, nice. Yes, there is Midnight. There is a game being designed by Kale Satolbo, who's one of my mods and also a streamer. You guys should be following him. Satolbo is doing the game, and he has the budget finished and ready. And we are going to move forward with the game if the book does reasonably well. Now, the book doing reasonably well doesn't mean that it has to sell, 20,000 copies in 2 days. That's not what I mean. But it needs to have sales that are recognizable and steady and hopefully somewhat widespread, at least in different places. And if we can do that, then we're on the way. Thanks, Epidemic. I appreciate that, dude. Yay, Kilobyte. For sure. That would be awesome, man. The Canada thing. I'm telling you, man, I love Canada. I really do. That would be pretty sweet. Awesome, gentlemen. That would be really awesome. I really appreciate that, Kill. We should all get free books. Nice, Insect. I appreciate that. Massive staff. Go Street Team! Yeah, that's exactly right. A street team is critical. No, the game's not out yet. It's not out yet. but it will be out. I appreciate that, guys. Thanks, Vakin. That's really good. That's exactly what I'm talking about, you guys. And by the way, if you're not able to do that because you're not like right, that's cool. Like I'm not asking you guys. I just appreciate it when you guys are able to do that. Oh, and by the way, and I swear to God, this is the last thing I'm going to do before we start to play. And to prove it, I'm going to go back to this stream. I have to say this. This is a big thing. I have figured out. No, you haven't missed the stream. No, Duranker. I just got started. I've been doing a little rant, I guess. I have gotten the best idea. If I get partnered, if and when, cross fingers, guys. But if I get partnered, please let everyone you know that you want me to get partnered. That'd be nice. If I get partnered, check it out. Now, this is totally an idea that I originally got from EXE Fan. So if EXE Fan shows up, he gets the credit for this initial idea, but I kind of tweaked it. I would have once a month a special subscriber show, but everyone could still be in the stream, even if you weren't subscribed. Everyone could still chat, theoretically. I haven't figured that out totally, but probably if you haven't subscribed. But check it out. It would be a subscriber-based story. So what would happen is you guys would come into the stream, and I would basically, like I do the game books, you guys would give me, so chat would vote on characters, setting, and the elements of the story. So like what the time frame is, characters, and the setting, okay? Then I would come up with a flash fiction piece that's basically something you just write quickly. I would give myself an hour, either with you guys watching me type and me writing away, or with me just doing it as you guys chat amongst yourselves. I'd have to figure that out. Producing a story that chat gave me. I'm thinking about doing that once a month if I do get partnered. I'm so in love with that idea. Hey, Stolpen. I'm so in love with that idea. I hope... be so good. So good. It's the flash fiction chat-based story. Yay. I would just, I would love it. Yeah, I'm really excited. Thanks, dude. I would be so happy if that happened. I'd be so pumped up. So, let me get this straight. I'm up to 46 people right now. 46 people who have been watching the press any button to continue sign. Is that what happens? Do I just need to like get on here and just like babble at you guys, and all of a sudden you're like, awesome, let's go watch Arv babble? Oh my god, dude. There you go, Glob. That's funny, Xanos. Flash fiction hype. Yeah, no, I'm totally down about it. Man, I'm telling you. He said that. He's like, you should do a subscriber story day. I'm like, what? He's like, where the subscribers get to give you a story. I'm like, oh. And I was like, in chat, this is what I typed. When EXE said that, this is what I did. I was like, brilliant. Oh, man. I'm out as soon as you start playing. That's funny. 46 people who love Arv rants. You need to do what Dan does and babble while you play. I do often babble when I play. Especially, it's just I often babble about the game side. Rants equals views. Exactly. Twitch doesn't realize it, but what Twitch has actually done is create an environment where no one will play games anymore. People will just go on, and all of a sudden we become the new reincarnation of Justin TV. We're just like... And Twitch is like, are you playing a game? I'm like, certainly I am. Look, it says right here, before playing, read the health and safety precautions booklet. Press any button to continue. It even says Nintendo. Of course I'm playing a game. And Twitch is like, all right. And they go away. And they're like, God damn it, what are we doing wrong? Everyone's just looking at still shots of Nintendo health warnings. No, Fallen, don't do that. You're going to depress the hell out of me. Just a bunch of hipsters, yeah. Our babble sounds like a podcast, yeah. Oh, man. All right, well. I know, right? I know. It is true that some games stream better than others, especially we can focus on other things. All right. I actually do want to play a game, though. So let's get to it. The rant can continue, but let's continue it in the context of Final Fantasy playing. Oh, where subs can Skype with me over stream? Yeah, that might be interesting, Snip. Listen, if I do get partnered, I'll have a lot of things to chat about with people, for sure, about how I want to do things. So I do have some ideas. So yes. No. That's correct. Not the right stream for it, Strike. And whatever, Strike. Listen, man. Again, all I got to say is freaking Road to Redemption or whatever the hell the name of that game is. That will be an albatross around your neck, sir, forever. Forever. All right. Let's get it on. Let us get moving on. Yep. Yep, did not happen. Let's do it up. Oh, crap. Right, this one. Yes, load this data. Alright, see you, game. No, Fallen, no! Don't leave. Yeah, chat was definitely busy for sure. What the hell am I doing here? Oh my god, I have no idea what I'm doing. I guess I'm still going this way? I have absolutely no memory of what I'm doing. Ooh, Darkwind. I'm ranting about this. Got a lot of ranting, I'm babbling about this. Ranting and babbling. Oh. You gotta go west, heading to the town. Oh, really, Glob? Oh, that's cool, Shadow. Oh. That's quality, Strike. Strike, that's quality. No, the most busy chat is when I had my Papers, Please stream. Honestly, the reason for partnership mostly is I want the transcoder options. I mean, I want to make it easier for you guys to... So am I not going north to the cave, or am I going south to the town? Am I going up to the cave? And I'm only asking this because I want to know before I wander around, because I honestly forget. Am I going up or down? And for people, by the way, who are new to the stream, I hope you like what you see in here and will follow. My name is Arvin Eleron. I don't just rant. I actually play games once in a while. So. Oh, Dranker. Left, left. Oh, back in Narsh. Meanwhile, back in Narsh. I thought Narsh was under occupation. Yeah. You have a story, it's about me? Do I want to know that story, or is that a problem? And am I going to be very troubled by that story? You're that Imperial officer from before. Please, I can explain. Get out of here now or you'll regret it. Whoa! Don't punch Ben in the face. Let's not get hasty here. I'm King Arvin of Figaro. Liar! Stop punching me in the face! My goodness. And that, my friends, is why I can't stand men. It's like they don't even have ears. I'm sorry, it's all my fault. What? Why? Arvin rant around. This is like a bastard version of Twitch Plays Final Fantasy. Why does everyone get slapped, man? What's up with that? Why do you hate your back, Cambridge? Oh, nice. That's right. Snip. That was my the first time you watched me was Papers, Please? Really? Nice, man. I guess I do remember that. Sometimes I know people that I were like from the very beginning, but I don't always remember the exact game that people followed me. Why is it Leia's fault? That makes no sense. Get out of here now, you'll regret it. Stop punching me! Ah! I will not be silenced! YOLO! Paper Sorcerer. Oh my god, Insect, that's funny. Shadowrun Returns. Due to film at some point with intent? Yeah. Yeah, Papers, Please is a pretty awesome game. Alright, so I can't go that way. God damn it. Well, now what do I do? I assume there's like a secret entrance here somehow. One of my Final Fantasy, my fighting fantasy streams. It was before Facecam, really? Oh, very cute, Glob. You think you're so smart. That's right. What's up, Derb? Good to see you, man. That's right. You have been here since the beginning. Yep. I think my first ever... I think Xanos and Demiser were among, like, my first, like, 3 or 4 followers. I think it was, like... I don't remember who the first one was, but I think Demiser and Xanos were up there. You started watching back at Baldur's Gate. Nice, Arcades. That's awesome. I love to hear that. I love to hear stories of, like, when people started watching and why. I think that's awesome. I don't remember either, Duranker. Nice. Well, I'm glad that I have no problem with the lurkers, but I'm glad you came out of the shadows, as it were, Kill. I'm happy that that happened. You know what I'm not happy about? The fact that I don't know where the hell I'm going. Did you really, Shadowed? No kidding. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, by the way, I am going to be reaching out. I'm probably going to do this tomorrow. I have no idea if I can get them, okay? So I have no idea, but I'm going to... Actually, no, that's not true. What am I saying? I did reach out already. I'm going to reach out again to the writer of Shadow of Mordor, because I would love to get that guy on my stream. So I am probably going to tweet about that again and sort of send things out. If anyone sees me tweeting and want to be like favorite or retweet or be like, yeah, you totally should go on our stream, like when I do it, that would be awesome, because I would love to get that guy on. Because as you guys know, I like doing those interviews and bringing people in to the mix. So Shadow of Mordor is the next one for that as well. Well, I don't really want you to tell me where to go, Fallen. Can you just tell me, is it someplace in this town? Is this like the right town to be? Can you just tell me that? Don't tell me any more than that. Everyone awesome. I don't know about that, gentlemen. Questionable. Yeah, well, Foom's a good dude. Okay, so this is the right town. All right. It's the right place. Good. All right, so then I got to find a way around the outside. Around the outside. And that means not that. All right, so I have to find a way in. There must be a way in. Just need to find a way. Hey, what's up, Fraven? Yeah, I just need to find a way past the guards. Oh, is that true, Shadowed? Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I'd like to think that we all have the same kind of, we have similar tastes. I'm still waiting for that big raid, by the way. I've gotten raided a few times by the Romantics. I've gotten raided, I think Gats did a raid on me tonight, which is really nice of him. I got raided by Dave over at Tabletopping, which is really cool. But, you know, unlike my friend Inam, who gets raided like nobody's business, like just spam is like, sure, have 1,000 people enter your chat. Here, have 500 people. Oh, Dan's Gaming. Here, have more. Good gravy. So one of these days, I'm going to, when I grow up, I'm going to get one of these big freaking raid things. So we've done all of this sort of organically. You know, we built the channel on a slow basis, slow but steady, which is the way I like it, so. It totally is. What's up, Mellow CF? It is. Round the outside. Round the outside. Doot, 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 doot. Oh, wait, I better not sing it, because VOD. Ah, shoot. I want to fight you. Alright, so there's got to be something in this place. This has got to be someplace where I can... Water from Recovery Spring. I know about that. Yes, I know about that. Exactly. Instamute. Field science. I know about this. I don't care. I just want you to tell me where the secret is. I know it's in this house somewhere. Tell me what you want to know. Tell me what you want to know. Tell me what I want to know. Where's Rachel? Swear to me. Where's the passage? Okay, good night, Midnight. Yeah, I hear you, man. Very cute, Glob. I don't need to hear any... You just take it easy over there. You just take it nice and easy over there. Yeah, that's it, gentlemen. That's what it's all about, man. But Shadowed, more or less, be careful though, because, you know, the way to do that is to not go in and be obnoxious. I'm not saying you would do this, but I always worry people are like, well, then I will go and bother someone and tell them to go. That's the way to get the worst possible reputation on Twitch. So please do not do that. But if you talk to someone and they're like, hey, I need someone to raid, you can always be like, hey, how about this guy? That's fine. But please do not, you know, be like, raid this guy, raid this guy, raid this guy. That's the worst. Oh, what's VOD? Yeah, I was very confused, Insect. I'm like, wow, you really do want me to go off on a rant. What's God? Like, well, let's talk about the beginnings of religion. No, I know, Shadow. I know you wouldn't. It's actually not so much for you. I'm just letting people know in general, because I know some people be like, Arb's awesome. Everyone raid him. And I'm like, wait, stop. Wait, no. Oh, God. And then everyone's like, so you send your people out to do raids. I'm like, oh, God. What's up, Craig? Good to see you, man. Vapion, what's up, man? A good Final Fantasy 14 Scholar wallpaper. What's up, Vape? Good to see you, boss. So I know where I'm going, I just forgot. Maybe I can't have this guy in front. Is that possible? Maybe I need to have someone else in front. That didn't work. Lay up. Oh. Man. Oh, I appreciate that, Shadow. Yeah, I have at the beginning of the game, Cambridge. I'm just trying to figure out like how to. I'm sure this is the right place. I just need to figure out like what this area is. Like where I mean, because obviously I can't get there. So the only place I can enter is this place, which makes me think that it's related to that. Although that thing about how I know where I'm going sort of throws me a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Aha! Yes! Mines. Yes. Huzzah! Help with what? It keeps resetting your clock and derping your computer. Splatter. You know what that usually sounds like? Yeah, for sure, Insect. That's right. That's right. You know what I was going to say was, yeah, exploration. What was I going to say? Splatter. That could be a problem with, this happened to me once with a computer some years ago, and it turned out that the BIOS battery was dead. And so that's why the PC kept resetting the clock, because the little battery that it uses to actually maintain the time local to the motherboard was dead. Right, what Durbin said, the CMOS battery, yep. Okay. The clogs still work in my head, yes, yes. Yes, he told me. Twist this stone like so, and... Huzzah! In we go. Oh, yeah. I thought I was gonna get attacked. I'm like, wait, what? Where is the were-rat? Where is the were-rat? Where is the rat? Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a were-rat. It is a were-rat. Were-rat. Beat were-rats. Beat the were-rat. Beat the were-rat. Beat that were-rat down. Uh-oh. Okay, choices. Wrong choice. That's alright. I know where I'm going now. Up and left. Where at? There at. Oh god, Snip, that's just what I need. Yeah, exactly. I don't know about replacing a CMOS on a laptop battery either. It's just that sounds... when you talked about the clock resetting all the time, I know that's what happened to me, but it was on a desktop. It's time to attack all you guys. I'm gonna auto freaking crossbow you, and then you're all are gonna die. Down, 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 down. You all will die. Well, pal. I know, Glob, right? You speak truth. Yeah, I don't need to use it yet. All right. Whoa, what's up? Save point? What? Oh, God. Oh, my God. This must be the place. What place? There's a room in here they used to test applicants to the city guard. We should be fine as long as we follow the light. If we make a mistake, lights will surround us. Then we'll have to tag the glimmering orange light to proceed. Damn it. Ah. Dark side. Whoa! Here is the dark side attacking. It's a attacking because it can. What's up, Leshrac? That's right. Oh my god. Alright. Just hoping I remember that. Let's see. Ah. Damn it. Whoops. I'm gonna pray. Pray, 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 pray. I'm gonna... Why do I keep doing that? Tools. The answer is tools. Yeah, clearly I'm not guard material. And I almost got to the second verse of the fight song. Leia learned Drain. Ugh. Alright, let's see. Left. Alright, I think I got it. Yeah! Woo! Booyah! There we go. Ah, more fighting of spritzers. Oh, really, Shadow? I swear that place was a secret door before. I'm hoping it is again. I'm gonna have to attack you with my thing now. Autocross. But yes, you die. Yes, you've got to die. And you know, it's funny because that is really the way that guard training works. So, I mean, that is important for guards. This is a secret door. It's a secret door. Urgh. Don't believe you. Thank you, Lego. Oh, God. Man, that wrench. That wrench, though. Aha! Okay. Thank you, Shadow. Alright. Take those guys down. Oh. Then you just sit there and enjoy the fact that you made me feel very, very sad. That's what you do. This is where the old man was. Old man. Woman. Old woman. Man. Sorry about the woman, but from behind you look. What I object to is that you automatically treat me as inferior. Well, I am king. Oh, king, eh? Very nice. Let's see. Arvis? Arvis. Banon. King Arvin. Oh, and Leia, too. Arvis. How do things stand here in Nosh? Same as always. The town's neutral. I've tried to convince them to side with the returners, but it's no use. Of course, maybe with you and the King of Figaro here. King, I didn't vote. You don't vote for kings? Oh, nice, Shadow. That's awesome, man. Good play. How are the townspeople? Everyone's been a little on edge since the Esper was discovered. We believe Leia may be able to help us get answers to our questions about the Esper. Well, the townspeople are still quite curious about it as well. If we approach them in the right way, there's a good chance they'll agree to let her see it. Yeah, the right way. The right way at the end of my sword! Okay. 1 second, guys. I just realized that I did not check with all of the early cast stuff. I did not check my input volume. Okay. Wonderful, it's perfect. Okay. That Esper is either going to save us, or dig us an early grave. What's up, Gravy? Good to see you, man. Wow, alright. First of all, we're going to save. Alright. It's Picard time. A line must be drawn. Here! What dire fate has befallen Picard, who leapt from the raft at the fight of the Ultros? Did he survive his encounter with the Borg Queen? What will Locutus of Borg think next? Whoa. You, another traveler? You don't happen to know I could get to Nosh, do you? I got separated from my friends. The Empire has set up camp just beyond the forest to the east. The Empire? What are they doing here? The line must be drawn here! They see eyes on Doma Castle. So, Doma's next, huh? But I need to get to Nosh right away! Your only road passes through Doma. I can take you there if you'd like. Just know that I may leave you at any time. Hell yes. Death is always just a step behind me. Death is a step behind Mary Sue. What are you gonna do? Whoa, what? Huh? You the clockmaker? I've been waiting for ages. No, I'm not the clockmaker. There she is, hanging up on the wall over there. Ain't been ticking for a year now. 5 years, was it? Shucks, maybe it's been 10. I don't remember. Oh, got it. Lawnmower repairman, eh? Couldn't provide worse service. The grass is 50 feet high out back. No more lip, repairman. Fix that stove on the double. What? Oh, awesome. That's awesome. Neil deGrasse Tyson. That's awesome. Fix that stove on the double. It'll be on your conscience when I freeze to death. Then you must be. You're here to fix my bed. It's been creaking like all get out. You the clockmaker? Oh, God. Right. Oh! Oh, for pity's sake. You call yourself a repairman? Causing trouble just like a kid. A kid? I don't have any kids. Why'd you have to bring up kids? Makes me sick just thinking about it. I think it's time for you to leave now. Go on, get her. I'll toss you out to the veldt, too. I think this old chocobo is missing a few feathers. The line must be drawn here. I'll just take a nap in his bed. Oh, do I really? What's up, Ash Bond? Yeah, man, that's what everybody says. There's nothing going on with this dude. He just is there. Who are you? Howdy there. I run a mobile item store of sorts in these parts. Everyone around here knows me. You're, not from around here, are you? Well, no matter. Need anything? Sure, what do you got, bro? Ooh. I'm getting that for them for sure. Get 50 shuriken. Alright. A lot of shurikens. Yeah, I figured as much. I figured I would do that. See you around. Alright, let's... Yeah, plumed hat. Totally what a ninja would wear. That is all about... A ninja wear is completely about plumed hats. Alright, let's save it. Alright. And so, Picard and Mary Sue. Of course, now I totally forget where he said I was going. What? Shuriken? Whoa! I'm getting more shuriken. I'm getting more shuriken right now. What? Just like drop a dog in front of me? What the hell is that? That was 400 damage. I'm going to get more right now. Where is you? Yep, hey. Yes, I do. I would like to buy all the remainder of your shurikens. Thank you. Nice. Okay, cool. Excellent. Done. This is not the way to go. I have to go right. What the hell is this? Chippy Rabbit? Wow. I think I'm going in the right way now. Oh my god. Too many chipper rabbits. Cooking. I gotta remember what the heck the command is for Meteor Fist. Or Meteor Strike, whatever. Man, this shuriken is so OP. Oh, my dog was blocking it. That's what it was. I just realized also that I didn't, I never put on the relic. Which I kind of have to do. So I'll do that now. Right trigger, left trigger, down and up. Is that what it is? Yeah, I couldn't remember. I can check it out though. Okay, first of all. Sprint shoes. Alright, second. Right, left, down, up. Yep. Right, left, down, up. Okay. Okay, good. Troubling, Xenos, troubling. Alright. Right, left, down, up. Let's do it up. Right, left, down, up. I think I'm going the right way. I'm better than hemorrhoids. That's true. Whoa! Whoa! What the heck was that? What the heck did he just do? That dog just OP'd the guy. What? Right, left, down, up. Oh, I think I did the wrong way. Try it again. I think I did it right that time. Yep, did it right that time. Meteor strike. Man, does he just like randomly do that? He just like randomly does that, really? He'll just counterattack? Wow. It's amazing. Wow, that is just sick. 848 damage from Interceptor. That's... wow. Mary Sue really is a Mary Sue. Imperial Camp. Imperial Camp. There are an awful lot of soldiers here. The soldiers must be drawn here. Hey, did you hear? Oh, you mean... Shh, keep your voice down. If Kefka catches us, we're toast. Leave us, the dog eats her. Yeah. Final form games. Nice, gentlemen. They say Kefka's plotting to drive away General Leo so he can take over his position as general. Don't even joke about something like that. If that freak becomes our general, I'll quit. Shh, what if he hears you? You'll be locked up. All right. Uh-oh, here he comes. Quick, back to your post. Hey, you! You keeping a sharp lookout, Yes, sir. Kefka, sir. What a pleasant surprise. How are you today, sir? Please spare me your petty small talk. Just do your job. And don't let me catch you slacking, or I'll make you regret being born. Like we're gonna listen to you, you pompous little... What's wrong with that guy, anyway? It's like General Leo got all the good qualities a man could have, and Kefka got stuck with the rest. Shh, I just told you to keep it down. How many times are you gonna make me say it? Gotta be more careful. General Leo may be a decent man, but Kefka, that guy's twisted. Tell me about it. You there, we're about to storm the castle. Have fun storming the castle. What's up, man? I know this is the Game Boy Advance version, but with the Super Nintendo music. 2 of you will join the assault squad. Get moving. He is the King Joffrey of his time, that's right. Attack! Charge! That's your version of charging? It's hopeless. We can't keep them all out. So, this is it. Wait! Who is this guy? Fabio? The battle is not yet lost! Oh, we have a new guy to judge. A noble warrior of a foreign land. A faithful retainer to his lord and master. He fears not even death. Alright, people. The time has come to judge. We will decide who is naming this person. Let's see. Okay, so again, if you want to name this character, please type in the word rant. Please do not type in the word if you have already named a character. If you've already named a character, please do not enter this contest. But if you are interested in naming the character, please do it. As always, I reserve the right to veto any call that does not look like it's going to work for this. I like that image. I like that that's a rant. Again, if you guys are interested in naming, please type in that word rant if you're interested in naming the character. Okay. Caught up on them. Excellent. All right. Last call. Last call. Last call to name this character. The last call. All right. Hey, what's up, Wilhelm? Congratulations, Shadowed. Hacks. All right, Shadowed, what's it going to be? Oh, sorry, Wilhelm. Sorry, you need to get in before that, man. I had it running for a while. Sorry, dude. You'll get a chance to name other characters as well. I shall rant about this. All right, Shadowed, what's the name going to be? What name do you choose? Cassius. I like that. Yeah, good to see you, though, Wilhelm. Oh, wait. A, sorry. Very nice, very nice. Want to name him Kefka for confusion's sake. Right? Did I get that right? Cassius, is that right? C-A-S-I-A-S, is that right? I notice you with intent. I notice you. Did I get that right? Okay. If we can but fell their commander, they should break rank and withdraw. I shall meet him on the field of battle. I feel like this guy should always be like super dramatic in everything he says. That's his voice. Sir Cassius, please defeat their commander. Oh. Bushido. What? Fang? What the heck? What? How awesome is that? What the heck is that? So if I wait, he gets more and more powerful? Tiger! Try, that didn't do anything. Oh, yeah, it did. Whoa! Man. I thought I didn't do anything, and then it's like, oh. I am Cassius, retainer to the king of Doma. Ready thy axe. Ready thy axe. Tiger! Uh-oh. Ow. Yes! Obtain black belt. I already have my black belt, son. I was born with a black belt. The captain's been defeated! Retreat! Stop headbutting the castle! Withdraw into the castle. We shall wait within its walls while our enemies grow tired without. Nod, nod. Exactly. What? It's like Metal Gear. Oh, yeah. What? Kick it. Watch out! Ow. Oh, must have heard that. He didn't hear it when I went outside and talked to him. He, like, barks at me, but he, like, waits for that. What? That's a little ridiculous. What's up, Law? They are made of heavy rock. Wild Fang, what? Good gravy. That's nuts, man. This dog is freaking OP. Star pendant. Is that a relic? Yes, it is. Star-shaped pendant with a jewel at its center prevents poison. Obviously, he's got the black belt. I mean, that's obvious. His favorite squeaky toy is in that chest. Leave my bone alone! Worst soldier ever. What's up, Claptrap? What's going on, man? Hi. You are a terrible, terrible soldier. Your guard skills are horrifically bad. General Leo, sir. The Dolmens appear to be playing a waiting game. So, they're using their favorite strategy. General, we're ready to storm the castle as soon as you give the order. Patience! If we attack now, there will be too many unnecessary casualties. But General, I'm prepared to lay down my life for the Empire at any time. You're from Miranda, are you not? Huh? I mean, yes, sir, I am, but why do you ask, sir? I know, it's true, Rox. You would have me go there and deliver the news of your passing to your family? What would I say when I handed them your sword? How could I even look at them? You're a human being before you're a soldier. Don't be so eager to throw away your life. Emperor Gestal wouldn't want you to die for nothing. Yes, sir. General Leo, sir. A carrier pigeon arrived from Emperor Gestal. He said he wants people to die for nothing. Oh. What? The Emperor summons me. I must return at once. Understood, sir. I'll leave the rest in your hands. Yes, sir. Listen to me. Don't rush things. That's all I ask. Sir, leave it to us, sir. I'm counting on you. So that's General Leo. He may be an enemy, but he seems like a decent man. If he's even a man. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, Kefka, you son of a... Once Leo's gone, I can turn this water into a flowing river of poison. Anyone who touches it will be pushing up daisies. I'm afraid the Emperor's called me back home. Try not to cause any trouble in my absence. Humph! I'll take care of things faster than you ever would. Nothing dirty, Kefka. They may be our enemies, but they're still human beings. Try not to forget that. I know. I'm leaving you in charge, soldier, whatever your name is. Soldier John Doe, you're one of my favorites. We needn't show mercy to those who side with the returners. Which is good, because I never seem to have any of the stuff. Yes, you just go off and be a good little boy. Is the poison ready? But General Leo said, Leo's not here anymore. I'm in charge now. Fork it over. Some of our people are being held prisoner inside the castle. If any of them were to drink the water, who cares? They're the ones who were stupid enough to get caught by the enemy. You're inhuman. Gah! Pests at every turn. Guess I'll have to take care of you, too. It's a Kefka. What? Blocked. Oh, shuriken. Ouch! Kefka, wait. Wait, he says. Do I look like a waiter? Wait. Wait. You just don't give up, do you? Got it right that time. Youch! Kefka, wait! Wait, he says. Do I look like a waiter? Or someone who doesn't use the same line over and over again? God, don't you expect me to put up with this? Next time, I won't hold back. Oh, gripe. This is getting tiresome. Hey, you! Handle the rest. Whoa. Wild Fang. Wild Fang. Never lose it. Wild Fang. Wild Fang. Meteor Strike. Pile drives the Imperial Soldier. Fried bacon. Hee hee! Nothing beats the sweet music of hundreds of voices screaming in unison. Hee hee hee! Now, super dramatic guy. Sir Cassius! There's a great deal of activity in the Imperial camp. I think they may be preparing another assault. Does the water not look a bit odd? Oh god. Stop drinking the water! Whoa! Whoa! The guy just threw himself off the castle wall. Did you see that? Oh my god, stop. What are you... What? Oh no. Oh. What? Do something, dude. Sir Cassius! It must be poison. Dun, dun, dun. What low-down, contemptible... We must warn the king! To the king with all haste! I know, right, TNS? It started when we all drank the water. That looked like a scene from The Happening. That guy just throws himself off the wall. To the king with all haste! Yes! The throne room is just ahead! Oh, God. Oh, king is already dead. Your Highness! Who's there? Cassius, your excellency! Oh, Cassius, my sight is failing. I cannot see your face. Excellent! Please, you must be strong! Cassius, you have defended this realm